Hello everyone! Thank you for joining me on another episode, YouTube video, whatever you want to class it as. I'm really excited. If you don't know, this is your daily dose of mindset development, well, weekly dose of mindset development. So please join me. I'm just gonna get really comfortable because this chair it's comfortable, but it's not a comfortable spot. Normally I do these outside. All of my podcasts are done outside normally, like 9 times out of 10. The last two YouTube videos have been done outside as well. So I want to try and do this YouTube video as much as I can about yawning. So I'm going to try and do that. But because I'm not outside, I'm just tired, okay? So please bear with me. But the last podcast that I spoke about was basically on like social media and not having it. So I want to tell you my experience of not having social media and things how you can implement not having it in your life as well. Can tell you all the pros, can tell you all the cons. If you want to listen to me, please feel free to just put me anywhere, listen to my voice. Please feel free to watch me. I mean, I am literally just talking to the camera. There's not going to be any edits apart from me yawning out of this because I'm just an outside kind of person. I'm going to go open that window. I found when I deleted social media is I didn't tell anyone. I just woke up one Thursday. Yeah, I remember the day so clearly. One Thursday I just woke up and I was bored of seeing the same stuff over and over again. That was really negative and I just needed a break from everything. So I just deleted social media. I instantly deleted TikTok, I deleted Facebook, I deleted Instagram. One thing I kept was Snapchat. My friend is in the army, so I keep it for the sake of being able to talk to him and communicate with him. My other friend literally always doing a little vlog about clothes, so I always choose to keep it because of them. But another thing is I deleted I knew that Snapchat was going to be my main source of the only social media that I have. I don't even have Be Real anymore. That's all gone. Like everything is literally gone. But Snapchat, I went through all of my friends and I deleted every single person. I literally have, I think, like 5 or 6 people on Snapchat now. I don't view stories. I don't like, this part is the discipline part. If you want to keep a social media like Snapchat, is I basically don't swipe to see anyone's stories or the stories of like the public. I'm really sorry, I'm yawning. The stories of the public, because I just find that then gets like wrapped up in the toxic cycle again, and that's something that I wanted to obviously get out of. Another thing is obviously, as I said, prepare to do it in the concept of, are you ready just to delete everything and feel the loneliness that comes with it? And I don't mean this in a way or a disrespect to anyone and say that everyone's gonna be lonely. Personally, I don't really have many friends outside of work that I see. I kind of just see my family. I have like a handful of friends. That is by choice. You could be completely different. You could have hundreds of friends. You could have like hundreds of friends contacts that you have. But that just isn't me. I've never really been like that. So I have just, well, about a handful of friends, just under a handful of friends that I associate with outside of work. And obviously I have family, but I don't really speak too much to my family. It's just like 3 or 4 close family members that I really see, communicate with. So that's the only downfall of social media, is the fact that you don't communicate as much with people when you're someone like me who doesn't, like, I struggle to socialize with people because that's not something that I want. But that is choice. That is pure choice. And I just find that having that understanding that it could get really, really lonely is so important. I also feel that when I deleted social media, I had so much time on my hands that I didn't know what to do with it. So I was wasting time. And I mean that in the best possible way, that you're gonna probably waste a lot of time trying to like procrastinate things that you could be doing to help yourself, and you're gonna go back to try and scroll. Like, even if it's mail, I always go on my mail now and I scroll on my mail looking through my mail because I have nothing else to do. But I've really tried to come away from that. Another thing that I found really interesting is obviously my downtime on my phone has like significantly decreased. I feel like obviously it's decreased a lot because obviously I'm not on my phone all the time, not scrolling, and also I actually just leave my phone on the side and I go like hours without even looking if someone's like rang me or text me, and like do not disturb is on quite a lot of the time because I just like to be by myself. So another thing I have also found is when I'm in the gym and when I'm in public places, I actually watch what people are doing more, so I'm more like observant with my surroundings compared to how I was before. Yesterday I went to pick up a pizza for my dad because he was working and he was hungry, so I said, I'll go pick you a pizza. Very irrelevant, but I thought I'd just tell you the full story. I drove to the pizza place and sat there, looked at my phone, clicked on some music, and I was like, oh, I just can't bother. Turned it all off, turned my car off, opened the window, correct, it's beautiful weather, and I just watched. I just observed everyone that walked past. I just waited for the pizza. I just observed everyone that walked past. I just sat, waited for the pizza, but just without scrolling. I really love this topic, but the amount of edits that I'm gonna have to do to edit how much I'm yawning is ridiculous. I'm not even tired, it's just because it's like a darker room, it's colder. I would just love to go to sleep right now, like just fully just face plant, go to sleep, but we're still going. One topic that I have got to touch on, and social media is the best thing that I ever done, was delete social media. It was truly the best thing that I ever truly done, because it has taken me away from every distraction, everything that I used to procrastinate. It took me away from every negative and every bad thing, and I've realized how no one truly is there for you on social media like I thought they were, and it's made me realize who I truly am and how I can be alone, how I don't have to rely on these distractions and these people, how I thought that more people would potentially be there for me, but they're not, which I'm okay with, because now I have these handful of people that I can just call my true source of friendship, and that is so much more comforting than hundreds of lies, hundreds of people that aren't even there for me when I need them, but only there on message because they're distracted like most of the population. And that's quite comforting, yet it's really hard to imagine like watching people not even be aware of of their surroundings. I just be scrolling on their phone and realize that like if they looked up they'd be able to see me and they'd be able to see everything around them, and it's quite sad. It's like, it's really sad. Another like thing that I said on my podcast was, I have the hiccups, like what is going on? Everything is just going on right now. Another thing that I stated on my podcast and I asked a question is if are you on social media as a distraction from the things that you want or the pain that you previously had in life and everything that you're trying to get over? Is that you distracting yourself? Because I found that obviously having a lot of time on your hands is such a great thing, because it basically like allows you to be human again. Like it allows you to express and see and feel and do things that you actually want to do, and have more time on your hands to be able to do these topics and these subjects and these things and just be your freaking true self. And it's really exhilarating, it's rewarding, it's a breath of fresh air, and everyone can do it. But the only issue is you get like that loneliness sometimes, and you have to figure out a way to overcome that. And sometimes all your emotions come back to you, how your past was. And hands down, not going to say that I had the worst childhood, because I really truly didn't. I had a great childhood. I'm blessed with what I've had and what I have. It is not what I'm trying to say, but what I am trying to say is everyone's been through things in their whole life that have affected them and made them the person who they are today, whether that's bad or whether that's good. And even if it's a tiny little thing, like you lost a friendship, or you might have lost someone, or you might have gained someone and it was bad, or you could have been in a situation that scared you, or just anything happened in your life that affected you. First of all, just want to say, even if someone's had it worse, know that your issues are still relevant and your feelings are still relevant, and you should completely feel them things, because even if someone's had something that is worse, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't feel that same thing just because it's as less insignificant as someone else's in their book, because everything that you're feeling is true to you, not true to everyone else, and everyone's going to see everything differently, every topic different, and everything that you think is bad they're going to see differently. I really hope I got that point across okay. But yeah, I just feel that when I obviously done this, I had a lot of obviously time in my hand, as I said, but I had a lot of past pain that I experienced within the last 2 weeks that actually made me heal like a lot stronger today. Having that kind of not having as many people around me to support me as I necessarily probably would have needed at the time is quite a hard one. But if you are deleting social media, you need to remember that you're deleting it for yourself and to improve yourself in the way of you want maybe more time, you need more energy, you realize that you're scrolling too much. Also another thing is, if you can put a scrolling screen timer on as well. I don't know if I'll be able to list a photo here, but I should be able to. I'm going to write down the time so I can remember. Write down the time. Just knocked my camera, so that's great. Basically, it tells me how long I've been on my screen for, and you can obviously go into your settings and be able to find it like that, but it's just so much better when you can just see it all the time. It's right there in front of your face and you're like, wow, I've been on social media for like 6.5 hours, what am I doing with my life? You need that kind of wake-up call, and that wake-up call is so relevant. I'm really sorry if you can hear in the background noise as well. My mum is cleaning, of course, downstairs, where she has like a huge rampage on a Sunday and decides to clean the whole house. So if you hear any banging, you know what it's like when it comes to people banging around the house. People don't care. People just don't care. They just want to tidy, okay? So really sorry if you can hear that. Anyway, so that loneliness that I experienced in the last 2 weeks, yeah, it was absolutely like, that was awful, but it also wasn't at the same time, because I had to just keep reminding myself, like, I don't really want to be on social media and be able to talk to fake people that aren't actually going to help me, and I don't want to get rid of, just please can I stop yawning? I don't want to get rid of any emotions that I should be feeling, and I need to be able to express them, because when I was 18 years old and I suppressed them emotions, and now I'm 21 years old, 22 this year, I'm literally had that many years of not being able to feel them feelings and suppressing them into negative energy, and now I feel them harder than I probably did back then, because I've had all this extra trauma and negativity being built up, and it's just pointless. If you've been through a breakup, if you've been through a loss, if you've been through anything, it doesn't even have to be a breakup, don't have to be a loss, you I don't know, you walk down the street and some person looked at you weirdly and now it makes you self-conscious to walk down the street, or like you feel like you're judged, or you feel like you're not ever good enough, or you feel just any reason, truly any reason. If that's you and you have had anything in your past that has shifted your perspective on anything and has changed your emotions, or it's a sore topic for you, or it used to be a sore topic and you haven't really truly dealt with their emotions, like it's bound to just stay in your body as negativity, and it's going to play on your mind. When you get into a new experience that links to that, that's then going to play on your mind even more, and you're just going to continue this toxic cycle. So I feel like obviously deleting social media, yeah, there are, like, it shouldn't even be cons, like there are little blips to the point of being lonely. It's just the fact that you're not distracting yourself from everything. If you feel like this is just too much, like oh, I don't know what to do, I ain't got like with too much time on my hands, then just delete one social media. Like just delete like the one that you don't really use as much, or even better, I feel like you should just listen to me person to person right now. Like if you're listening to me right now far away from the phone, just look at me right now, try and delete the thing that you use the most. Like please just listen to me. if you want to delete one, delete the thing that you use the most. So mine used to be Instagram. Delete it. Just get rid. Like what is that purpose of your life? Like, so you can just scroll, so you can just talk to people. If you need to talk to people, just tell them, like, use my other socials or message me on my phone. If that's not doable, then just delete another social media that you use second the most and see if you can... What is wrong with bees? There was just then a bee trying to get into the house. Oh, really uncomfortable. Oh, it's a huge spider. Wow. It's gonna continue the video. Good. So try and delete that social media if you can and see how you feel about it, even if it's for like a few days. You kind of need that threshold of having like 2 or 3 days just deleting it, because at the end of the day you need to be able to get used to it. That spider is coming right towards me. It's really vibing with me. It's really listening to me right now with this. I feel like I should get it out because it's not enough. We also don't harm spiders around here. So that's back outside in the window on like the shelf. So it's probably going to come back in, but that window's going to be shut soon. So it's okay. It will probably just crawl back in for a different spot, wherever it feels most comfortable. But I just feel like you just need to really try and prioritize yourself. It is the most blessing thing to do, is delete social media, but just know that it's okay to have the moments. I'm yawning again, oh my goodness. It's okay to have the moments of like feeling alone. It's okay to realize that everything that you thought like that you'd created all your life, all this distraction, like it's gone, and you need to be able to figure out how to just not distract yourself another way, but to make use of your time better, because like you don't have a lot of time. No one has a lot of time. I feel like even if you live to your 105 years don't feel like a lot of time at all. So enjoy every moment of your life. Take every single day as a blessing. You are alive, you are awake, you are breathing, your body is functioning, even some sort of way, even if it's supported. Like, just be grateful for the fact that you have the ability to even hear this video, to be able to hear your family, your friends, to be able to potentially see if you can see. Just go out there, just live the life that you truly desire. And I feel like it all starts with realizing what is around you and what you're distracting yourself with. If you're distracting yourself with a routine of going home, going to bed at night, waking up, I'm hungry, everything is going wrong in this video, and waking up, you go have breakfast, go to work, and then you come back from work, you have food, you go back home, or you go to gym, and you're in that boring cycle routine, I can guarantee that social media is going to break that in somewhat way. Because like yesterday, I would never have done it, but yesterday I went to gym and goodness, I had a laugh with someone in the changing rooms, and it was just really like, it was lovely to be aware of that situation, because the thing is, I would probably just been on my phone, decide what music I wanted next or whatever, but like I was really aware of that situation, and it was a good situation to be in. And I just feel like you obviously being and putting your phone down and realizing what's around you, you have the ability to be able to have them laughs, have them communications, have different connections with different humans that you might not have done before. So just get out there, just delete one social media or delete them all. Comment down below if you do, because I am honestly going to be your biggest cheerleader in that situation. It is hard, it is great, it is not hard, it's just do it. See how you feel for a day or 10, and you'll never want to do it again. You'll never want to re-add it like me. I thought I would go on it that evening, but it was the most blissful thing to feel like you haven't got everyone's eyes on you and you haven't got to rely on everyone. It's just brilliant. So enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for tuning in to my YouTube video. I hope that you don't mind the setup, but it's going to be like a setup like this all the time where I just sit and talk, because I just prefer these videos. It's more me, it's more authentic in the way of I'm just saying the true points. Obviously I have a podcast, it's called Manifestation Affirmations. The last things were like talking about like loss, as in like disconnecting from internet, exactly what we spoke about today. I also have the art of not giving a F. The art of doing is a great one as well. There's just a couple of things on there that I feel like you might be interested in if you're interested in these kind of topics. So thank you for tuning in. Have a blessed day.